holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. As a team, when you're trying to construct your best lineups,
Here we go.
What are you looking for, Grant?
You know, I think balance is probably number one. Each lineup has to have enough defense and offense. Otherwise, you're just vulnerable.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. Ball is joined in the backcourt by Knipple. Brandon Miller is out there with Grant Williams. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. Yes, it's good.
Look, we know Giannis can get it done inside. Defense will have to try much harder to stop him in there.
There's Ball with a three. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
During his career, we've seen LaMelo Ball score from just about everywhere.
Yeah, you know, he's really a talented player. I mean, he can make it hard on any defense. He's always in motion, and he knows what to do when he catches the basketball. And he's unpredictable in how he goes about it. He's a hard cover for sure.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Hornets. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
It wasn't quite their best effort by any stretch, but they ultimately came together and came away with the win.
Anytime you can play through missing shots and being a little out of sync and still maintain the hustle and effort and intensity that's needed to win, that's a good sign and could go a long way towards success.
Miller outside. Takes a three, and that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Miller has shown that he's extremely comfortable letting it fly from deep. Not surprised he liked what he saw on that three.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Brian, back to you.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Pass to Harris. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And the Bucks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. You get the sense Giannis Antetokounmpo is hungry to get another title club.
Yeah, I agree with you there. I mean, he's definitely in the prime of his career and would like to add another Larry O'Brien trophy to his collection. He is getting older, but again, I think he's still in his prime, and he knows that while time is short, another championship could set him apart from a lot of the greats.
Harris outside. Out left to the wing. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rejected by James. Here's Sexton. And again, it's Charlotte converting.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Good chance here for Antetokounmpo. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, he's a really good shooter. Got a good look from medium range, and I think they'll go back to that.
And so it's the Charlotte Hornets closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Hey, 3 points is better than 2. They built this lead by tacking on that extra point at the end of possessions. Back to the game after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from Charlotte?
Well, it's simple. I mean, they started off strong, and they've been hot from beyond the arc since the get-go.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
They've got Anthony. He's out there with Kevin Porter. Bobby Portis out there with Gary Trent. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4-man position. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with.
This is Portis in his comfort zone, scoring deep inside.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give them a spark.
Which is a spark they desperately need. They've got to ramp up the intensity.
Hey, they are really exploiting openings in the mid-range. 10 straight points from that area.
You know what I've always said, partner? Good shooting covers over a multitude of ills. And we're seeing it right now.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. And the Bucks will go for a different look here. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for Antetokounmpo. Prince is checked in for Trent. And Harris is subbed in for Porter Jr. Charlotte also making some changes. Salon, he's checked in for Peterson. Knipple comes in for James. And it's Ball in for Mann.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep. You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
The combination of size and elite athleticism on full display from Giannis there.
Here's Ball. Giannis with the rebound.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Wow! A rim-rattling jam by Giannis.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hop, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points.
A lot of bounceability there, guys. I mean, well above the rim. That's what makes him dangerous.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Three-pointer, Anthony. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Miller. And another basket for Charlotte.
Good decision by Miller, taking what's available for him.
There's a screen by Turner. With 1 on the clock. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
Happy to have you with us. Let's bring you up to speed on the winners of the Player of the Month awards. And let's do something we never, ever, ever do, and that's go off topic.
What topic?
So we don't have a topic, Shaq?
Isn't that a topic, being off topic?
Well, that was more no topic than off topic, but that's all the time we have for this topic, thankfully. And turning back to our first half, things going well, extremely well for the Hornets.
And you look at the numbers. They're playing so well offensively, nice flow. Only a few wasted possessions, guys.
And if they continue on this track, they're pulling away down the stretch. Mark my words.
Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at LaMelo Ball in this game. He's been everywhere.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
Yeah, it really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks.
Here's who Charles Lee is starting in the second half. Knipple and Miller on the wings. Grant Williams out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot. Harris finds Prince. He shoots. That won't fall. Can't drop his first one.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
Not at all. I mean, that's where they want him looking for a teammate, not trying to do it on his own. He needs to share the wealth there.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only way that's going to turn around defensively is by stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shootout this team.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, it's always exciting to see a player with a hot hand. Klay Thompson knows a little something about that, and he said it's that flow state that any great athlete or artist, entertainer, tries to get into. The one thing I learned is you can't force those great nights. You have to let them just happen. Brian, back to you.
I can only imagine what that's like. Thanks a lot, Allie. And Taurean Prince has played for a number of teams so far. He's handled each experience like a total pro, Clark.
Yeah, that's the impression I get, B.A. I mean, he's somebody that welcomes every new opportunity in this league. Plays with a maturity and joy that helps any team. He's just a basketball player, understands his role, and relishes that wherever he is.
.141 left in the third quarter of the game. Antetokounmpo against Williams. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Pulls up on the wing. Again, Charlotte.
Hey, the mid-range can be touch and go for Ball, but he takes a nice, smooth shot that time.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
Portis, he's checked in for the Bucks. Charlotte also making some changes. Peterson comes in for Plumlee, and it's Colin Sexton in for Williams. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Ball's got 12 points here in the second half.
And the D having issues slowing down their mid-range game.
Portis finds Harris. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. And Harris throws it down.
Just another example of Harris taking what the defense allows. Sees the soft spot and attacks.
Good on the shot. And the Hornets lead by 19.
He relishes his role in this offense, and he's a natural leader, too.
Rollins passes to Harris. Off target from outside.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Outside Sexton. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Yes, sir, and it's Ball with the assist that time. Sexton's got 6 points.
And you cannot leave anybody open on Ball's team because this guy is excellent at finding his teammates.
Banked it in off the glass.
Getting the ball into the paint for a close-range look. That's a nice pass.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. We'll be right back after this word. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Inside, they have Giannis and Turner. Then there's Prince. Then it's Gary Harris. And it's Rollins in at the point guard position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Miller. And he drains the quick shot.
Oh, man. They have really heated up from mid-range.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumper.
Turner finds Antetokounmpo. The 3 ball. And he nails it.
And that's how you move the ball, putting the defense in a really tough spot.
Charlotte leading by 18. Here's Miller. Turner with a rebound. Harris drives in, flushes it down with both hands.
Gary Harris says, I got more than just a three-point shot, folks. Excellent at getting into the lane by penetration.
Miller. Another shot. That one goes. Yes, sir.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Now Turner. Oh, a gorgeous feed. He hammered it down.
Oh, you can't let Turner get that deep inside. When you do, he's going to abuse you with a throwdown right on top of your head.
Ball right side. Releases from 15. Ooh, rise and fire.
Tell you what, the competitive spirit of Ball, I absolutely love it. This guy is relentless.
They came out and had a statement win with their performance tonight. A fantastic effort to get it done here for the Hornets.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And so they'll chalk up another win and put themselves at 31 wins on the year.
And this season series is tied no more. With this win tonight, they're up 2-1 against the Bucks.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LaMelo Ball.
A quality offensive outing. When you get it going like he did, I'll tell you, it's one of the best feelings in basketball.
On the break, the bucket is good! They can take their time if they want.
Yes, you have to regroup, make sure you get a good shot.
That's in!
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. Here's Milwaukee. It's a 13-point game. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Yes, sir! That one's good! LaMelo! 19-footer is good! And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready and they were focused.
Focused indeed. I mean, it takes a strong mental approach to block out the distractions. These guys stepped up 100%.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Clark Kellogg.